YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright folks, it is July 2nd, and we're going to go over the weekly reset. We have a new exotic quest that kicks off today. That quest will be for the exotic hand cannon called Lumina. Now, Bungie gave us a clue that it will be kicking off in the European Dead Zone. Hopefully, I will have a guide up for you later on the entire quest. But before we get into the weekly reset, I want to go over what we know about this hand cannon so far. It will be similar to Thorn, but it will be the good guy version of Thorn. It will fire 150 rounds per minute, and it should have an impact of 80. But in terms of its main perks and traits, well, the main perk is going to be Noble Rounds. Kills with this weapon leave behind remnants. Absorbing a remnant converts your next hipfire shot into an ally-seeking Noble Round and partially refills the magazine. Then you have Blessing of the Sky. Using a Noble Round on an ally heals them and grants both you and them a weapon damage bonus for a short duration. Alright guys, that's all we know about the hand cannon, but let's get into this weekly reset. As soon as you log in, you will be greeted by a message from Shin Malfur, the man with the golden gun. There's a letter waiting for you on the cliff top, someplace as before. I've got a gift for you, supposing you want it. So more than likely, that's going to be in the European Dead Zone. I'm going to put that in the pinned comment as soon as I know what it is. Let's go see BENEDICT 99 before we check out the Menagerie modifiers. Alright, what do we have for the daily bounties? We have collect 150 orbs, and each one of these bounties is going to give you powerful gear, a rune, and also some Imperials. So 150 orbs of light. We have complete 10 crucible daily bounties. We have defeat enemies with precision blows, 150, and we have decrypt prime engrams. You need to do 3 of those. So pretty easy week, and hopefully you like the crucible to get 10 of those bounties done. Alright, you've got your consumables here. This will give you some runes after crucible matches, strikes, and also gambit matches. And Wealth of the Emperor, you could buy, I believe, 3 of these per week, and these will give you Imperials after gambit, crucible, but greatly increases the chance of earning Imperials in the Menagerie. Now, the effect will last until Imperials are earned. Let's see what's in store for us with regards to the Menagerie. So for regular Menagerie, just like the Vanguard strikes and the heroic story missions, we have Arc Singe, Blackout, and Grenadier for today. These 2 will change daily. But let's see what the modifiers are for the heroic. Now heroic will kick off at 740, but it will go up to 770. So the modifiers are Extinguish. That's going to be every week. If your fire team fails in a restricted zone, everyone is bounced back to orbit. And remember, there is no matchmaking. You need to go in with a pre-made fire team. We have Grenadier. Grenade abilities deal more damage and recharge much faster. Famine. All ammunition drops are significantly reduced. Then we have Solar Singe. Solar damage increases slightly from all sources. So that's it for the Menagerie. For the Nightfall strikes this week, we have Strange Terrain, the Hollowed Lair, and Savathun's Song. Now in terms of the Nightfall strike exclusive loot, for Savathun's Song, you've got the Duty Bond, a static rolled weapon from Curse of Osiris. It's a really good auto rifle. We've got the Hollowed Lair, which will give you the Mindbender's Ambition if you get lucky. Really good shotgun. And Strange Terrain, you've got a rocket launcher called the Braytech Osprey, which in a nutshell, it's kind of like the Sins of the Past from the Leviathan, except it has more velocity. And as usual, here's how I set my Nightfall card up to get 100k score in one run. You're not going to get a tremendously high score, but you will get 100k. I simply put no handicap, I put a burn on, I like to go with match game, extinguish, and I go with blackout. Now I go with match game, but you want to make sure someone in your fire team is running one of each element to deal with those pesky shields, depending on what main modifier you use for a Singe. For the Vanguard strikes and also the daily heroic story missions, we have Arc Singe this week, so break out those Arc subclasses and Arc weapons. We have Blackout and Grenadier for the daily modifiers for today, and complete 1 strike, you will get a powerful drop. Complete 3 strikes, but make sure you match that subclass with the element of the weekly burn, which is going to be Arc, and you're good to go. You will get another powerful drop. Do 3 daily story missions, you will also get a powerful drop. If you are looking to get the Icolo shotgun, this is the week to grind escalation protocol. The only weapon that can drop from the boss is the Icolo shotgun. Simply kill the boss over and over and you have a chance at getting that shotgun. You do not need to open up the final chest. Just kill that boss over and over and then pray to the RNG gods that you can get the Icolo shotgun. The flashpoint this week is over on the Tangled Shore. So simply do the heroic adventure here. That will give you about 30 to 35% towards the flashpoint for the spider. Do some public events. The heroic ones will give you more percentage. And if you do lost sectors, those will give you about 10%. Once you fill up the meter, go back and see the spider. He will give you some powerful gear, but also check in with him because he will have a weekly wanted bounty that will also give you some powerful gear. In the Gambit playlist, let's check out the Reckoning and see what the singes and modifiers are for today. First off, if you complete a number of runs, you will get powerful gear. The higher the tier, the quicker you can get this done. So try to do tier 2 or tier 3. This week we have, we have Arc Singe. I thought it was different in the Reckoning for some reason. I guess not. Well, actually, the daily modifiers are different. We have Heavyweight, power weapons deal more damage and more ammo is available. So you know what that means. Break out Thunderlord today if you're going to grind out some Reckoning. And you have Blackout also. As usual, complete 4 matches of Gambit Prime and you'll get some powerful gear. And then also regular Gambit, just do 1 match, complete 3 matches, you will get some powerful gear, and go see the Drifter, which we're going to see in a little bit. He will have a weekly bounty for you that will also give you some powerful gear. In the Crucible this week, we've got Breakthrough. Deploy the breaker to expose your opponent's vault, then hack their vault to plunder it. And we've got our usual milestones. 1 daily match will give you powerful gear, and 5. Sound off in the comment section. Do you guys ever play the weekly playlist? In terms of some of these other game modes, and I'm not talking about like Mayhem or Supremacy, things like that, but these ones that are, I guess, semi-competitive, do you guys ever play those, or do you pretty much just either stick to quick play or stick to comp? Let me know in the comment section. Checking in with PETRA VENJ over on the Dreaming City. As usual, you've got a story mission. I think this might be left over from last week, actually, because I did not complete it. You've got a story mission. You're going to have War for the Dreaming City, where you need to complete 8 of these daily bounties. You've got the Ascendant Challenge, which I'm going to go over in a second here. Gateway Between Worlds, simply complete blind well runs. Try to do the tier 3s, because that will fill this up really quickly. And then you might want to pick up some of these raid banners to use in the good old Menagerie. And man, I am glimmer broke, and that's because I spent all of it, or most of it, on the Nessus Treasure Barge. For the Ascendant Challenge, it's going to be located over in this area over here. I will link a video in the description. It's going to be in the Gardens of Isila. Now, this is a real fun one. You want to bring a super that's going to be a super that does damage, like Blade Barrage or Titan Hammers or even Storm... No, you know what? Go Slova Bomb for a Warlock. So you're going to be running around in the Ascendant Realm. There's going to be a bunch of knights chasing you and taken. You're going to find these 3 different sparks all over the map. And you're going to take those sparks, deposit them in the middle of the Ascendant Realm. Once you deposit all 3, there's a well that's going to be created. Run through the well and you get your super instantly. Use your super over and over, kill all the knights, and you've got this Ascendant Challenge completed. You will get a powerful drop. As usual, stop in and see A1 if you need to forge any weapons and are looking for some god rolls or some powerful gear. You could forge 2 weapons per week as long as you have 2 ballistics logs. And to get those ballistics logs, well, you need to complete these 2 bounties here. One is to complete 7 of the daily Black Armory bounties. The other one is just simply complete Forge Ignitions. But don't forget to scroll over here because you can also get some Black Armory mods. Some of those include Dragonfly Spec or also Rampage Spec. Rampage Spec and Dragonfly Spec, those are the mods that I typically go for. And when you grab one of these, it's going to be random. And if you don't get what you want, just dismantle it and keep trying to get these over and over. You will need Black Armory schematics and also mod components. Make sure to come by the Drifter if you will be playing some Gambit this week or some Gambit Prime because all of this stuff adds up. Here's that weekly bounty that will give you some powerful drop, and all of these bounties will give you some infamy if you're looking to get your infamy rank up in Gambit. And the same thing with the Gambit Prime bounties. Yeah, all of them will give you not only a synth, depending on which set you're going for, it will give you some infamy rank points. And these right here, you can pick one, and you need to complete Reckoning encounters, and also you need to play some Gambit Prime, and you will get a powerful gear headpiece. Lastly, let's see what Tess Everest has for sale. And we kick it off with, okay, consult the archives emote. Get 20% off the new Grimoire book. Details at bungie.net/rewards. We've got Lucid Memory. This is going to be an ornament for the Lumina. Now normally they put this in the game once you actually acquire the weapon, and I'm going to be grinding that later on, and that looks really cool. I can't wait to get my hands on this weapon. Alright, very, very cool. Now, Ultraviolet, that's for the Borealis. Now, she sold this last week for Bright Dust, so go back and forth. I mean, it's weird how it goes back and forth. Some things are sold for Bright Dust, and some things are sold for actual real silver. Like this whole page here, like Shards of Galanor, yeah, that went to Bright Dust a few weeks ago. But let's take a look what else she has for sale. Alright, we have this ornament here for the, what is it called? The Tara Ba, am I pronouncing that right? Let's see what you look like. You look really cool, and I don't have that weapon. Okay, let's see. This Curse of Foresight. I have that Sparrow. That's from Curse of Osiris. You get a custom drive, and you get a random mod if you buy that. What else? We got a Ghost Shell. We've got a Shader. We've got the usual stuff there. Let's move to the next page here. All right, nothing new here. Every week it's pretty much the same stuff. You can buy a bunch of legendary ornaments. You can buy some projections. Actually, I really like this. Well, this Emperor Callus projection looks really cool. Man, you know what? I might have to buy that actually. I still have some silver left over from when I bought the Outbreak Perfected ornament. Oh, I didn't say Outbreak Prime this time. All right, on this page is all the old stuff for like Thunderlord, Last Word, Whisper of the Worm. Final page. What do you have that's new? Oh, okay. We've got a new ship here. And let's see what you look like. And you are disgusting looking. All right, I'm going to pass on that one. Okay, ships. The ships keep getting worse and worse. Oh, ooh, ornament for Ophidian Aspect. All right, I'm on my hunter, but I'm going to buy it anyway. But let's see what you look like. All right, pretty cool, and I'm sure that's going to look even cooler with the shader. So I'm a Warlock main, so which means, Tess, you're taking my Bright Dust. Okay, we've got, let's see, we got a Titan Mark, we've got the Viper Projection, Reef Oracle, we've got whatever that's called effects, we've got First Light Shader, we've got some boots, and we've got the Giddy Laugh. Now, these bounties here will count towards something I forgot to go over. Also, make sure to do 20 bounties throughout the solar system, and you go see Ikora Ray. She will give you powerful gear. Complete 5,000, I think it is, XP, and go see Soraya Hawthorne, and she will give you some powerful gear. All right, folks, that's going to do it for the video, and leave me a hashtag made it to the end, and guys, I think I found an apartment. I'm like 99% there. I'm just waiting for a few answers from the landlord, and we might be giving it a go and signing the papers tomorrow, which means I'll be moving in probably the end of this month, and I am going to build a whole new office, like a really nice office. I need to get I want to get like a little mixing board, a real professional microphone. I want to make a really nice streaming setup because when not Forsaken, when Shadowkeep comes out, I want to be streaming on the regular. That's it, guys. I love you all. Check out my new Mesa Sean controllers, Scuff controllers. Links will be in the description if you want to grab them. And that's it. So do me a favor. Drop a like on this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube. And that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.